Hello there, and welcome back to Sunlust. This is Map25, and things this time went better than I expected even in practice. Better than the best case scenario I'd planned for. You'll see how that played out in just a few minutes. But first, in order to beat this fight, the best way of going about it is to just kill everything from back here. I'll speed things up because this takes a while. Eventually those vials are going to start coming forward. And if any isolate themselves in front of you, then take the opportunity to kill them, just like that one. Also, stay to the right side as much as you can, and hopefully you'll manage not to get zapped, but if you do, then hopefully it's not twice. This next area, you want to get the Cyber to infight things. You've got 2 BFG shots. If any Archviles decide to come back there where your only cover is, then you must kill them with BFG. Just like these two. But at this point, it looks like all of the stationary Hell Knights have been moved. And each of those Hell Knights, it holds a bunch of teleporting enemies under it. Half of them are Vials and half of them are Revenants. So, the idea is to, when the Cyber infights, get its first rocket to hit them, and then its second rockets to make the things that come out of the teleporter infight. And it looks like pretty much everything is dead, so it's time to kill the Cyber Demon. If you are fast enough, you can get back up here. You just have to have a good amount of momentum and use the Cyber Step. But now we've made it to the most difficult fight of the map. And this is where this run becomes very interesting. You want to kill these Mancubi snipers as much as you can when given the chance. But the rest of the time, you need to fend off the enemies in front and behind you. Focus on those specters, because they come at you a lot faster than the imps, and if one of them gets somewhere you can't see and then just walks in front of you while you're firing, that's going to waste a lot of your health. Another thing to take note of is when there are Mancubi on the side, well, all of them are dead now on the left side for me, but when they're there, it's best to stick close to that side if you can, because it gives you a bit of cover against them, so you're gonna get hit less. Still better to dodge them though, if possible. But since all of the enemies on the top side are dead, I can just kill everything without much issue from here. Unfortunately, I'm out of rockets, but that doesn't really matter because there's more right here. 50 more, in fact. And because of that fact, that means that things are going really well. In practice, I never had this much health here. But this went way better than practice did, so I don't need to take the Megasphere unless I want to. The one that you're given in this fight. Watch out for any revenants behind that corner because they can and will kill you. But usually in this fight, I have to take the Megasphere apart the way through, and then I'll be lower on health. This time that did not happen, so great. And I get to take a full Megasphere into this fight, which is the other hard fight of the map. I mean, it's easier since I have the BFG now, and a good amount of cells. A lot of cells, in fact. Because I didn't have to use the BFG in that fight before. Another way that it went insanely good. But I'm using all my BFG here so that I can ensure victory and also speed up this fight a bit. Oh yeah, another way that this run went really well is first attempt, so there you go. Things went really well this time. And yet another thing is that since I was able to kill all the cacodemons quickly, I can bottleneck all these revenants here, and they can't stop me from just obliterating them, so... As I've been saying, things went really well this time. However, there's a lot of Revenant missiles facing me this time, at this time, so I'm looking to get that Megasphere probably pretty soon. Or maybe the Soul Sphere. I honestly don't remember what I did. At least at the moment. But I guess we'll see. At this point, there's just a few straggler revenants left, so just make sure they don't ambush you around a corner and you will have no issues. Well, another way this went really good is because of me not needing to use the Megasphere, I have an extra Megasphere, so nice. But this area is best done by just running up and hiding behind that piece of wall, and then you can just kill everything pretty easily. Here, you can shoot against that pillar and it will kill the Hell Knights below and Barons just with splash damage. And that makes this a whole lot easier. I mean, it's not typically a really dangerous fight, but this makes it completely a non-issue. Since I've got this Megasphere, I figure may as well take it. Pre-firing this is pretty nice because you can get a bit more damage on these Mancubi to start, and I like keeping the imps alive for this next section because it causes a bunch of infighting, and thus less lost souls are created. It also prevents these pain elementals from flying out of the map, which is much preferable to them just going 100 meters away. and being unreachable. Or just harder to hit. And yeah, that's the last of the enemies. Now that you have both keys, you can hit this and jump into the exits. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, subscribe, and goodbye.